Hi, this is Brian Nitsch from ModelRailScenes. Today I'd like to talk about my HO layout I bring around to display. I do this a lot. I make a lot of 4x8s, and with HO you could do 2 main lines with it pretty easily. 22-inch radius on the outside and 18 on the inside. And this way you can run passengers on the outside that are bigger and longer, and on the inside, you know, you can still run smaller 40-inch cars and smaller engines. It's kind of the best of both worlds. HO, you can do a lot in a small space, so that's pretty popular. This one has mountains, hills. I got a river going through with a couple bridges on each side. It's pretty nice, it's detailed, and you can fit it anywhere. So that's what's great about HO. They're small and nimble, and they can fit in most rooms for people to get into and play trains. Okay, so starting here, we have the river in the middle. That's the focal point. We have the mountains. This right here is a handmade trestle. I think Riley built this for this layout purposely, and same with the little crossover on the other side. I think this is, I don't even know, maybe a Bachman or some kind of bridge. But once you paint it, weather it, it comes out really realistic looking. We got the water, and I use code 100 for the track because I like the taller track. It works better with the flanges for almost any car that you use nowadays. We got some homemade structures over there. Some of the guys built those. It's a logging mill, and some of the areas that we use for that, the logging trucks and the grapplers and things like that. But it's a nice diorama. You don't need a lot when you're doing a small layout. Just a couple of fine things. There's a coal mine over here, kind of the side of the mountain that we kind of scratch built and built that years ago, and it kind of fits the space real nice. You need scenery breaks when you do layouts. A lot of people put building after building, and it takes away from the focal point. And everything has to kind of blend in. We weather all the track, we solder all the joints, and it's I think it's powered by NCE. But yeah, it's a nice little fun layout, and we bring it to the Big E if you want to take a look and see what you think. Okay, so here's a little lumber mill scene right here. We got a spur track so the trains can actually log dump. We got one of the grapplers that take the logs, put it through the mill. We got some old time trucks picking them up and bring them in. So it's kind of a nice little scene here. We got cars at a time period, and we got a freight house here. It's just enough to add interest to the layout besides just running circles. It's kind of nice. You can actually switch if you needed to. And we also have like a little space over here for the water and some coal and things. But it's nice. It's a very pleasant look. It looks like New England back in the 50s. So kind of nice scene. This track plan is kind of versatile. You can do anything you want with it. You have the outside loop, you have the inside loop. This one has the log spur on the inside for more of the old-timey 50s, 60s kind of thing. If you want to do intermodal or something more modern, that's easy enough to do. As long as you have the main line on the outside, you can run the bigger trains, and the inside, you can actually have smaller and more industries working with this. So you could do a lot with this kind of format. Besides these 4x8 modules with the double main lines, there's one or two I've built very custom. One was an over and under, and it had 2 loops in it. It's actually a reverse loop, and it went back and forth. That was really unique. It was a very hard layout to do, in a small space, obviously. But yeah, that was a nice, unique layout I did. So we can do any kind of possible things that you can think of. Multiple layers, you can have staging underneath here. So yeah, I mean, it's endless when you come up with ideas that we can design. This 4x8 layout we ship anywhere. We do a lot of smaller module layouts like this, and they go from California to Arizona, Texas. As long as you palletize these, we can ship these anywhere. And once you get there, it's pretty easy. A little instruction book kind of sets you all up. Everything's all intact. Everything's ready to go. So you just kind of unbox these things and you have a layout that you can use. You can tilt them sideways or bring them through a door. Everything's kind of glued and put together. And this way you're ready to go. Run some trains when you're there.